In 2012, I had brain surgery. I wanted to work with very specific neurologist and neurosurgeon who knew exactly what was going on in my brain, in my spine, because it was very, very, very rare and very, very, very extreme. I did not want to just work with a generalist neurosurgeon or a generalist neurologist who would just treat me generally. And I'm telling you, my love, you are a specialist, and owning your specialty and embodying your specialty and hanging out your shingle as the authority in your field is what is going to make you money. Newsflash, you're not bad with money. You are tired of earning it the hardest way possible because it has exhausted you making money other people's way. You've been conditioned to equate your exhaustion with your worth. And that, my friend, is the real problem. Hello, my name is Elle. I'm also known as the Empress of Ease. I'm the creator of the House of Ease, where I help ambitious, high-achieving women who are also exhausted and burnt out create success from ease instead of exhaustion. And we are launching our brand new workshop called Money Machine on December 21st, 2025. I usually only offer Money Machine with one-on-one private coaching clients, but the Money Machine workshop is open to 8 women so that I can work privately with you, helping you mine your life because you have a skill, a unique genius that someone would pay you at least $100 an hour to talk to you about, ask questions, pick your brain, get inside information, guidance that only you can offer them, only that you can share with them. It's probably something that you are taking for granted that you don't even realize, but someone is looking for that unique skill set and would pay you over $100 an hour to talk to you about it. If that sounds interesting to you, check out the link in the description for the Money Machine call. In the meantime and in between time, let's talk about how you can make money by being your authentic and true self. So when I say you're tired of making money the hard way, that's what I mean. You have been going to jobs, building a career, making money by conforming, by shrinking, by minimizing yourself in order to make money in someone else's system, play someone else's game to earn income. And then you have been raking yourself over coals, burning the candle at both ends, and doing too much in order to generate income. Now, this may have built you a successful, stable, remarkable, noteworthy career that people applaud and celebrate you for. But the reality is, on the inside, you're exhausted, you're burnt out, you're overworked, overwhelmed, and know deep down inside that you could be doing something much more with your talent, your skills, your insight, and be making money. The challenge is you haven't figured out how to do that yet. And so you have stayed in this career because of the external accomplishments and accolades and rewards and celebrations and acknowledgments, but you are not feeling as fulfilled as you could be. Now, I know. I have done coaching and consulting work for over 20 years, working with high achieving, ambitious women who really have a lot to give the world. My clients are amazing. I'm obsessed with my clients, and I always have been because I attract the world's best clients, women who are spiritual, ambitious, driven, visionaries, creatives, who want to be bringing gifts and they're sharing their gifts with the world. They often come to me because they have accidentally ended up on a career path that is not seeing their full selves, that is not allowing them to be all of who they are. Instead, it has whittled them down into a small little box of performance that they are financially well rewarded for, but spiritually, emotionally, energetically, they feel depleted, they feel lost, they feel unfulfilled, unsatisfied, because they know that there is something more for them. But there is this fear that if they leave the post, if they leave the career, if they leave the business, if they leave the job, if they leave these things that they have poured their time and their energy and their resources in for so long, that they will be floundering on their own, that they will not be able to make money on their own. And I'm here to tell you, my friend, au contraire, mon frère, you actually can get paid to exist in your own skills and your own experience and your own expertise in your own life. You bring something unique to the table. You have a unique genius that no one else has, that no one else can do. And you can create a business without even necessarily having to leave your career. I have several businesses, and one of them is called Success Loves Projectors. Now, you may not have any idea what that means or any idea what I'm talking about, but it's a hyper niche, very specific business for human design projectors. Now, human design is what I consider astrology on steroids. So it's something that maybe you've never even heard of. But inside of that, there are 5 energy types. And inside of that, one of those energy types is projectors. We are only 20% of the population. So most people who talk about human design do not talk for or about us. They are talking about the other 80% of the people. So I have created a hyper niche, hyper specific area of expertise for myself in my Success Loves Projectors business, where I literally make money in my sleep. I'm very good at my human design readings. I'm very good at my coaching calls with my human design projector clients. And I only work with human design projectors. It's very, very specific. And I wake up to sales of my master classes, of my coaching calls, without me having to do any heavy lifting other than what I've already done to establish my expertise in the field and to put out offerings to say, I'm an expert in this field. I don't market any more than that, and people sign up and hire me all of the time. That's a very specific specialization that I have in working with human design projectors. Now, in this House of Ease business, it's also very specific and specialized. It's not as specific as my human design projector business, but it is specific and specialized nonetheless. I work with ambitious, high-achieving women who are burnt out. That is very narrow because there are some women who are not ambitious, who are not high achieving. So they are not my target audience. There are also women who are ambitious and are high achieving who are not burnout. And for the House of Ease work, they are not my target clients either. So that is very, very specific. I do not work with men unless they hire me for consulting work in a very specific way. But who I talk to, what I talk about, and who I target is women. And I do this so that the women who I want to work with can recognize me. This is how I make money, by being super niche and unapologetic and super specific. You can do this too, but part of the magic is figuring out what your unique niche is. And as I say, the riches are in the niches. So you've got to figure out first and foremost what your unique niche is. Now, I know we all say, I want to help everybody. My services, my skills, my gifts, my genius can help everybody. And while that may be true, everybody isn't paying for everything. I only want to hire people who are very good at the specific niche that they're good at. In 2012, I had brain surgery. I wanted to work with very specific neurologist and neurosurgeon who knew exactly what was going on in my brain, in my spine, because it was very, very, very rare and very, very, very extreme. I did not want to just work with a generalist neurosurgeon or a generalist neurologist who would just treat me generally. If I was going to be on an operating table, I wanted someone who had seen and been very well experienced in the specificity of what I was dealing with. If I'm going to go get my hair done, I want someone who understands my hair type. If I'm going to get my makeup done, I want someone who has worked on melanated skin with my particular features. I don't want someone who's not used to working with me, a generalist. I want a specialist. And I know in your life, you are also hiring specialists for your nails, for your hair, for your coaching clients, for your car detailing. You are hiring specialists who know what they're doing. You wouldn't buy a BMW and take it to a Honda dealer because they don't work with BMWs. You want a specialist. And I'm telling you, my love, you are a specialist, and owning your specialty and embodying your specialty and hanging out your shingle as the authority in your field is what is going to make you money. Not being a generalist, not downplaying or playing yourself small for what you do, but owning your authority, because people are going to give you money when you own your authority. If that sounds like a really good idea, but you actually have no idea how to do it, this is exactly what I'm walking you through in the Money Machine call live on December 21st, 2025. And if you're watching this after December 21st, the recording is down in the link. So join us, because I guarantee you, you are sitting on something that even if you do it as a side project, even if you do it as something that just brings you in recurring money on the side, this is something that you can tap into easily to start making money without exhaustion, without burnout, and without shrinking yourself to fit into someone else's system of money and business. I would love to work with you. So check it out in the link below. And in the meantime, and in between time, watch this video right here where I go even deeper into this conversation. I will see you there. Bye for now.